All right. So, with all the targeting today, you know, it's really, really incredible. I after I took Ethan to the Boys and Girls, I asked if Alyssa was there, right? Because I couldn't get the pickup, so I told her, you know, well, I didn't even see us, but she knows to go to the crossing guard because I had told one of the teachers there to about that I have to go pick up Ethan, so I won't be back in time to pick up. So when Alyssa got out of school, she went out. There was no crossing guard, so she went back into the school. And I said to her, "That was a good thing that you did." So, I picked her up, and I said that was an excellent thing that you did. And I asked him if it's okay that she stays until I can pick up on the 2 days that she has the after school tutoring, right? So on Alyssa couldn't go because her arm is she her arms hurt because she was on the monkey bar, and one of the kids, the boys, pushed her off the monkey bar. Bruised her fingers, not her fingers, her hands, her knuckles, and under her arm, hurts. So I called Pam and I said, "Hey, I dropped off Ethan at the Boys and Girls. I got Alyssa. She doesn't want to go to the Boys and Girls because her arm hurts." She's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Oh man, um, okay." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And I told her that I dropped off Ethan at the Boys and Girls. Now I'm speaking to her. It is 5:38. She's calling me, talk about her. She's just getting back to me. All these excuses that she makes, okay? Because now she wants me to go pick up Ethan at the Boys and Girls, and I'm not doing it. I am not doing it because I keep telling her. I said, whenever if you're late, give them a call. Say, hey, you know what? I'm running late. I'm on my way, just to let them know, okay? I said because I've basically done a lot of traveling back and forth. Today I had class. I didn't have to go pick up. I had to go to Alyssa school, then go get Ethan, and then come back and go get Alyssa. Okay, but she's doing this because again she wants to cause an argument or what have you because again it's something that they put her up to so she can go and lie and vent and say oh this and that and blah blah blah. When I told her, I said I dropped off Ethan at the and the thing is too is that she tried to gaslight me because she knows sometimes my memory is bad because of my targeting. All right, but I'm not going to forget dropping off my son at the Boys and Girls and speaking to her and telling her because I called her to let her know. See, that's the thing with me. I pick up the phone and I call and I say, hey, you know what, Alyssa's her arms is hurting, so she's not gonna go to the Boys and Girls. I'm gonna take her home, but I dropped Ethan off at the Boys and Girls. Okay. So now she wants to act as if I didn't tell her. And whether or not I didn't tell her, she knows she has to pick up the kids at the Boys and Girls for 6 o'clock. Okay. And she's always like, oh, don't tell me what to think. But then you want to turn around and tell me what I should think. Like the shit don't it doesn't make sense. You can't have shit both ways. And this is how they're being conditioned, right? Particularly our black women, right? And I keep telling them, listen, I'm not psychic. I don't read mind, right? If you want to communicate, open your mouth, communicate, because you always hear people talking about, oh, we need communicating. You know what happens when they say that is because when you're not doing what they want you to do, okay, but yet they expect you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. So when you don't do it, all of a sudden the communication is. But when you ask them to do something, or they don't see the lack of communication on their part, but they want to focus on the lack of communication. I don't want to say the lack of communication, but the lack of put like this: your awareness to their bullshit that you're not letting them get away with. Okay, so all of a sudden it's a lack of communication problem, right? But yet they don't ever listen to you. And then she hangs up the phone on me. I'm like, come on, like seriously? Like I'm doing your ass a huge favor, right? You're not paying $1,600 for the past month because I'm taking to pick up the kids from school. All right, so come on. And plus, I'm here helping them with their homework and doing all this stuff, right? When I'm falling behind in my own schooling, right? And because I've been targeted so heavily, that it become impossible for me to even concentrate or even, look at math. You know what I'm saying? Because my head start hurting, right? So, like I said, the reason why I document what I'm documenting, because I want people to learn, right? Just learn from my experience and understand. And I try to drop knowledge and wisdom, every single time, because this is something that we are lacking today. Wisdom, okay, common sense, understanding, right? We have been conditioned out of those things to where it's about the individual, and we have become so individualistic as a person, as a group, each and every one of us, that what happens as we get older, we gonna find ourselves isolated and alone. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to share that, because it's kind of ridiculous. It really is. Okay. You have a responsibility to your children. Yes, your job is important. Okay. But because your job is important doesn't mean that you just ignore your children. And don't think because I'm here, right, that you're just gonna put the the responsibility on me 100% and telling me that you're working and this and that, and you got paper. That's your problem. Okay. You and I don't live together. You and I are not in a relationship. So don't try to act as if we're in a relationship and you want me to do the things as if we were in a relationship, we were living together. It doesn't work like that. Okay. All right. Life is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. It's about compromise. It's about respect, understanding, support. If you can't give those things, don't ask for it.